Hello, it is Wisdom Wednesday, February 14th, 2018, Valentine's Day. An uncharacteristically cool and rainy day here in Arizona. It's been raining all day and not getting out of the 60s, hence not the ugly Hawaiian shirt today. Got the red sweatshirt, I guess red for the color of Valentine's Day, even though I always wear red. And today's rhino of the day is befittingly this Valentine's rhino with the two red hearts around his neck. The pink rhino with the pink horns for Valentine's Day 2018. So definitely not a happy Valentine's Day here, as I found out early this morning that a longtime friend and client passed away last night at a dreadfully young age. And it made me think of, as much as I can, a couple of things. Number one, as entrepreneurs, hence the characterization as a rhino with the thick skin, negatives and those torpedoes kind of bounce off of our thick skin for the most part. But once in a while something gets through and it stings a little. And so as rhinos and as entrepreneurs and business owners, we know that we bounce back quickly from adversity. We have to. We have responsibility. I've got clients and business partners and employees all depending on me. I can't just sit here and be miserable and get nothing done and go into a funk. However, hey, Scott, a wise person told me long ago, and I don't know where he or she got it, and I don't remember who told me, probably because I was in a grieving state at the time and my mind was not thinking straight. But here she told me that most people grieve incorrectly. And that's why, for the rest of their life pretty much, they hear a song comes on the radio and they start crying and remembering back to the person that they remember meeting when that song was on, or that was our song, or they're connected to that song, or they pass by a place and they say, oh, and they grieve because that's the place, or they see a photo on the wall, or whatever it is, and they continue to grieve. And this wise person told me that's because people need to grieve fully. So that's my bit of Wisdom Wednesday for today, is grieve fully. Take all the time you need to grieve fully. When you're in a grieving situation, get it out of your system as much as humanly possible. Most people don't. They don't grieve fully. They say, oh, I got to get right back to things, and I can't just sit here and grieve and take a month, a year, a week, a day, however long it is, depending on you and the relationship you had to the person you're grieving or the situation you're grieving. Sometimes, and I've been there where I've screwed up and lost a multi-million-dollar business. I went into grief for a while and stayed there way too long and did not bounce out of it. And then I didn't grieve properly because for a while things would remind me of that and I'd go all into a funk again. So that's the bit of advice. When you're in a grieving state, grieve. Take all the time you need and think about the person, or if it's a business or a relationship that you lost or an opportunity or whatever it is, but get over it. Grieve as much as you can. It's another thing. I hear people still grieving, oh, I could have bought, a Google stock when it was a penny or whatever, that kind of stuff. And so every time someone mentions the Google stock price, they go into all depression again. So take the time you need, no matter what it is that's causing you to feel down, and get it out of your system so you can get on with your life. Otherwise, you are susceptible to that situation where you grieve throughout your entire life. Every year on the anniversary of that person's birth or their death or your anniversary or whatever it is, because of that relationship and they died and they're no longer, you go into a funk again. So to avoid going into a funk at all different points throughout the whole rest of your life, grieve fully as soon as you can and get it all out of your system right away. John is here. Ruben is here. Scott is here. Good to see you guys today. Hopefully you are having a more joyful day than I am today on Valentine's Day and being with the ones you love and enjoying the rest of your Valentine's Day. That's about it for today, for Wisdom Wednesday. Again, not all there today with my thoughts, and as I look at my calendar, I moved a few things away today, but that means tomorrow is absolutely jam-packed, and let's see if I need to, I'll get up tomorrow and I'll reschedule all those calls and all those appointments, and then I'm speaking at a conference on Friday morning, and if I need to, I will miss that, because I'm going to follow my own advice and take as long as I need to grieve. Then I can bounce back fully. Jeff is here. Yeah, there you go, Jeff. You know, can be a dog, can be a person, can be a situation, can be anything. You know, our doggy passed away about a year and a half ago, and for a long time, my wife, I think, still hasn't gotten over fully, because you know, I got it over quicker because, like I said, I learned to grieve fully. But for a while, my wife would, you know, see a dog on TV and it would trigger her, or, oh, it's been, you know, 2 months since he died, oh, and things would trigger her, and you want to avoid that, especially if you have responsibilities. Being a business owner, people depend on us. Our customers, our clients, patients, members, our employees, our business partners, whatever it is. You got a lot of people depending on us. Now, 9-to-5 workers, not as much. First of all, a lot of 9-to-5 work. I've done a ton of 9-to-5, you know, regular job work. It's kind of brain dead a lot of the times. You can go through the motions. You don't have nearly as much responsibility a lot of the time. But business owners, we make the world go round. We've got to bounce back from things. So here's to wishing everybody that gets, because it's not a matter of if, it's a matter of when you get into a grieving situation, a tragedy strikes, that you grieve properly and you grieve fully, so that you can honor that person, place, thing, animal, whatever it is, and then you can move on. Because that's what we got to do. We move on. Carlos is here. Good seeing you. Thanks, everyone, being here today on Wisdom Wednesday. Happy Valentine's Day, everybody. I will be back tomorrow with Throwback Thursday, and I hope to catch you then. Bye-bye.